The Automatic Millionaire, expanded and updated, a powerful one-step plan to live and finish rich by David Bach. David gives you a totally realistic system, based on timeless principles, with everything you need to know, including phone numbers, websites, and apps, so you can put the secret to becoming an automatic millionaire in place from the comfort of your own home. This powerful little book has the potential to secure your financial future. Do it once, the rest is automatic. The Automatic Millionaire is one of the most popular financial books of our time. It was a runaway hit when it was first published in 2004, spending 31 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list and appearing at number 1 simultaneously on the New York Times, USA Today, Business Week, and Wall Street Journal business bestseller lists. It has sold over 1.5 million copies and been translated around the world in over a dozen languages. This is the first update since 2005 and includes updated information on taxes, investments, technologies, and apps to automate your financial life, as well as David's latest systems for making the entire process even easier. The Automatic Millionaire's main ideas. The book is about how to be an automatic millionaire by a small amount of money transferred monthly and automatically to your retirement account, your dream account, your emergency account, rainy day. David Bach is a financial advisor whose life has changed when he met a couple called the McIntyres during a seminar he held called How to Finish Rich. David thought they were broke at first glance, but to his surprise and after checking their numbers, they were really rich with a net worth of $2 million and ready to retire at 54 years old. Meeting the McIntyres was humiliating, shocking and life-changing for David. Humiliating because he was teaching couples financial tips and strategies, but himself was struggling financially and living paycheck to paycheck. Whereas the McIntyres were doing much better than him financially with half of his income. Shocking and surprising because the McIntyres didn't look rich, but they were rich according to their financial situation. He said most of people look rich driving fancy cars, wearing Rolex watches, but they were completely broke. Meeting the McIntyres was life-changing for David. Because he thought it was inheritance, but they answered, "We inherited knowledge." Then he asked them how they did it. And they took time to teach him what they learned from their parents and also from their own experience with saving and investing. David's wrong perception about saving and willpower has vanished. Therefore he has immediately adopted all those tips and took action in order to set his life to be an automatic millionaire.
The latte factor. Do you treat yourself? How much? How often? Is it a lunch at a fancy restaurant? Just a coffee and cake?
Good. Well done. What about treating yourself in the future? What about being debt-free? What about having a year cash cushion? A latte spurned is a fortune earned. People Magazine. Let's find out your latte factor. Double non-fat latte. Non-fat muffin. Shoes. Juice boost. Power bar. Total $11.20. Okay, let's say you put $5 a day into a retirement plan. That equals $150 a month, or almost $2,000 a year. Figuring, say, a 10% annual return, which is what the stock market has averaged over the last 50 years, how much do you think you could save by the time you're 65? Well, if your company matched just 50% of what you put in, you'd actually be saving close to $3,000 a year. And by the time you're 65, that would add up to roughly $1,743,000. Are you trying to tell me that my latte are costing me nearly $2 million? What we're talking about here isn't just lattes. What we're talking about is how we don't realize how much we spend on little things, and how, if we thought about it and changed our habits just a little, we could change our destiny. Track your daily expenses to find your latte factor. Then, do your math. A latte a day keeps retirement away. A latte a day for a month cost you $105. A latte a day for a year cost you $1,260. A pack of cigarettes a day is even worse. A pack a day for a month cost you $210. A pack a day for a year cost you $2,520. The best way to treat yourself is to pay yourself first. And you can still treat yourself. Pay yourself first. Please trust me on this. Nothing will help you achieve wealth until you decide to pay yourself first. Nothing. You can read every book, listen to every tape program, order every motivational product, subscribe to every newsletter there is. And none of it will get you anywhere if you let the government and everyone else have first crack at your paycheck before you get to it. The foundation of wealth building is pay yourself first. How to pay yourself first. This means you should pay yourself first for your future by putting a minimum of 10% of your gross income into what we call a pre-tax retirement account. Here is all you need to do. Decide to pay yourself first for your future. Open a retirement account. Fund it with 10% of your gross income. Make it automatic. Then pay yourself first formula. Dead broke, don't pay yourself first. Spend more than you make. Borrow money on credit cards and carry debt you can't pay off. Poor, think about paying yourself first, but don't actually do it. Spend everything you make each month and save nothing. Keep telling yourself, someday. Middle class, pay yourself first 5 to 10% of your gross income. Upper middle class, pay yourself first 10 to 15% of your gross income. Rich, pay yourself first 15 to 20% of your gross income. Rich enough to retire early, pay yourself first at least 20% of your gross income. Automation plus compound interest equals serious wealth. Do you see what compounding does? Over a 40-year span, a $100 a month savings program costs you a total of $48,000. Yet at even moderate rates of return, say, 6% a year, you wind up with $200,145 more than 4 times the amount you actually put in. And at the higher rate 12%, you come out with a nest egg worth nearly 25 times your total contribution. Beyond the tax breaks, beyond the free money you can get from an employer who matches contributions, the single biggest reason why paying yourself first into a retirement account at work is such an effective way to build wealth is that you make it automatic. Once you sign up at the benefits office, that's it. You don't have to do anything. Your contributions are automatically deducted from your paycheck and automatically put in your retirement account. Over time, money compounds. Over a lot of time, money compounds dramatically. You too can start now your financial plan while reading this book. Because the book is really practical. David inserted an exhaustive list of all the banks, company brokers, and government institutions' website links and phone numbers in order to take action from the comfort of your home. No more excuses. Moreover, David gives you step by step what to do, where to go, and even what to say to your bank or financial institution and exactly what to ask for in case you get confused. You can start at any age. Do not say I'm still young. Whenever you start working you can start it. The secret of everything is to automate. All bills must be paid automatically so you don't forget to pay them in time. This way you won't be charged extra fees. Funds also has to be made automatically into separate accounts in order to forget that you are saving or investing money and not touch it. David Bach is a financial advisor whose life has changed when he met a couple called the McIntyres during a seminar he held called How to Finish Rich. David thought they were broke at first glance, but to his surprise and after checking their numbers, they were really rich with a net worth of $2 million and ready to retire at 54 years old. Meeting the McIntyres was humiliating, shocking and life-changing for David. Humiliating because he was teaching couples financial tips and strategies but himself was struggling financially and living paycheck to paycheck. Whereas the McIntyres were doing much better than him financially with half of his income. Shocking and surprising because the McIntyres didn't look rich but they were rich according to their financial situation. He said most of people look rich driving fancy cars, wearing Rolex watches, but they were completely broke. Meeting the McIntyres was life-changing for David. Because he thought it was inheritance, but they answered, "We inherited knowledge." Then he asked them how they did it. And they took time to teach him what they learned from their parents and also from their own experience with saving and investing. Some David's wrong perception about saving and willpower has vanished. Therefore he has immediately adopted all those tips and took action in order to set his life to be an automatic millionaire. Some points in common with Rich Dad Poor Dad. 1. Pay yourself first. 2. Make money work for you. 3. The importance to automate in order to succeed in investing. 4. Lower your expenses. 5. Invest in stocks, bonds, real estate. While Robert demonstrated a big opposition to own a fancy house by explaining the fact that the house is a liability not an asset, Bach on the contrary supported that owning a house is the first step on the way to becoming rich with few conditions. You too can start now your financial plan while reading this book. Because the book is really practical. David inserted an exhaustive list of all the banks, company brokers, and government institutions' website links and phone numbers in order to take action from the comfort of your home. No more excuses. Moreover, David gives you step by step what to do, where to go, and even what to say to your bank or financial institution and exactly what to ask for in case you get confused. The secret of everything is to automate. All bills must be paid automatically so you don't forget to pay them in time. This way you won't be charged extra fees. Funds also has to be made automatically into separate accounts in order to forget that you are saving or investing money and not touch it. Here are the steps to becoming a millionaire. One, pay yourself first automatically by opening a pre-tax retirement account 401(k) or 403(b) plans, IRAs, and SEP IRAs through your company, your bank or a company brokerage. 2, deposit your paycheck automatically. If your employer uses a computerized payroll system, you should be able to arrange with your company's personnel or human resources department to have your pay automatically wired directly into your bank account. 3, opening a money market account for a rainy day. Fund your rainy day emergency account automatically. Automate for a rainy day. The importance of maintaining an emergency cash cushion of at least 3 months' worth of expenses in an FDIC-insured bank account, not your regular checking account but a separate one set up specially for this purpose. 4, fund your dream account automatically. The basic idea is that this dream account is where you save the money that will pay for your home, car, wedding, trip to Hawaii, new boat, guitar, ski lessons, cooking school, whatever your dream happens to be. 5, pay your credit card bills automatically. Call all your credit card companies and arrange to have all your bills come due on the same day of the month, ideally, at least 5 days after your paycheck is normally deposited, so you know you've got money in the account. 6, pay all your monthly bills automatically. There are 2 kinds of monthly bills: regular ones that are always the same amount, like mortgage, rent, or car payments, and those where the balance due sometimes varies, like phone bills or cable and internet charges. Seven, buying your house and paying it quickly by setting up a bi-weekly payment plan. The rent you pay today could buy you a home tomorrow. 6 reasons why homes make great investments. One, forced savings. So one way of looking at home ownership is as a kind of forced savings program, in which in order to keep your home, you must make a monthly contribution, in the form of a mortgage payment, to one of the best investments around, home equity. 2, leverage. One of the most effective financial tactics used by the really big wheeler dealers is something called leverage, using borrowed money to multiply your potential gains. When you buy a home, you get to pay the leverage game too. 3, OPM. OPM stands for other people's money. Using the bank's money to get rich. Meanwhile, your money can be working for you elsewhere, say, compounding in a retirement account. 4, tax breaks. By letting you deduct the cost of the interest you pay on your mortgage, up to a maximum of $1 million, the government gives you a huge incentive to become a homeowner. The higher your tax bracket, the more the government is helping you buy a home. 5, pride of ownership. When you own your own home, you own a piece of the American dream. You put down roots, become part of a community, and enjoy the sense of pride that comes with ownership. This is more than just a warm, fuzzy feeling, it's something that gives you and your loved ones a real sense of security. 6. Real estate has proven to be a great investment. For most people, the best investment they ever make is their home. But is this still true? Over the long run, real estate prices almost always go up, and buying a home almost always works out great. According to data compiled by the National Association of Realtors, since 1968, real estate investments have averaged an annual return of 5.3%. 8. Commit to tithing. Make an automatic transfer schedule to charity. Giving back is an integral part of being an automatic millionaire and living rich. But instead of making a lump sum contribution once a year, which you might or might not actually get around to, arrange to automatically fund the charity of your choice through a series of small regular contributions, say, somewhere between 1% and 10% of each paycheck.